phrase must win is overused in sports, but even though this isn't an elimination game, it does sort of feel like a must-win. Doesn't matter what sport you're talking about. If you go down 3-0 in any series, you're fighting nearly an impossible uphill battle. Feels like the series kind of rides on this game right here.
The build-up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on the show. And we'll have it for you next. Walker Buehler gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's not a very big guy, barely over 6 foot, but boy, he carries a big arm. Really live fastball, 95 to 96 miles an hour. Good overhand curveball. His changeup has gotten better, and he's a big game pitcher. If Walker Buehler is throwing strikes, it's nearly impossible to string an inning to get 3 or 4 hits off this guy.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And let's take a look at outfielder Mookie Betts. You can make the argument he's the most dynamic player in our sport. Don't try and come inside with a fastball because it's getting turned around. But I don't think people realize how good he patrols the outfield. The ability to play all 3 positions with speed and a bazooka for an arm.
Bo Jackson is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And this will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now. And the pitch. And he lays off. Ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Digging in will be Eddie Rosario. He's set. Here it comes.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard, and if you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Jackson aboard here at first with nobody out. And he comes back with one in there for a high strike.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Runner goes for second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag. So let's analyze it with Show Track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. In now, Brad Zunica. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Here comes the 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
And up steps Salvador Perez as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. And here's a ball hit in the air and foul.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Too high. 1-2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Ripped down the first base line. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for Kansas City. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. Julian Fernandez will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy has 3 pitches that he brings into his mix. And if he has all of them working, he has a chance to be really solid. A good pitcher, but he needs command of all 3 of his pitches.
Hey guys, take a look at how Kansas City sets up on D. The guy I want to focus on is outfielder Andrew Benintendi. Also a hybrid type outfielder, forced to move to a corner in Boston with the likes of Jackie Bradley Jr. and Mookie Betts out there, but a guy who can play center with a strong, accurate arm, and we know he can roll the ball.
So stepping in is Trey Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And the pitch. As he'll take a look at ball 1. The 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Turner has just over 100 career home runs to his credit. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Bat shatters as this is on the ground to first. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Another one sent foul. Another 1-2 delivery. In the air down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Now another 1-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you can see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
At the plate, Chris Taylor. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. One out, nobody on. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Popped him up. Rosario waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting third.
Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, I'm going to have to keep a close eye on Trey Turner. This guy has world-class speed, guys. He can fly. I love watching him run. So if you like watching a guy take over a game with his legs, he's your guy.
Here's Mookie Betts. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. The pitch. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. Dodgers down in order. We are still scoreless. All set for the start of the inning. Digging in is the outfielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Andrew Benintendi.
And now the first pitch. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Strike called in the upper part of the zone.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Lays off 2-2 now.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more apt to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one that wasn't even close.
The 3-2 one more time. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat. 1 out, bases empty, and that'll bring up Bobby Witt Jr. First pitch on the way. Right there for strike 1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Here now the 2-2. Gavin Lux waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And up next will be Gavin Lux. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. Lux is a guy that can really pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage in multiple ways on the field.
Yeah, and it works for him. It works for him in a lot of ways, like you said, Matty. Hits the ball on the ground, he has the potential to beat it out. I can't tell you what this does for an infield or an outfield defense to be put on their toes and have to make plays against this guy.
1-2, the count of the Royals shortstop. The 1-2 seared down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
Gotta believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
3-2 pitch. Fouled away. No score here as we play inning number 2. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
He could get the early hook if he can't be a little bit more precise here. That's walk number 2 of the inning, and we're only in the second.
Next to stand in is number 22, and he's ready to take his first cuts. Has a look, now the pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
A 1 pitch on its way. Fly ball out to straightaway left. Pollock has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning. And with 2 away, let's give you one more look at the paths these two teams took to get to this Game 3 of the World Series. So now here is Steven Moya. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. He's set. The 0-1. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. And the Royals have moved out to a 3-0 lead.
That one just kept going and going. You won't see many long balls hit farther than that this season, and as ShowTrack tells us, it carried a projected 460 feet. That's big boy territory.
At the plate now, Bo Jackson. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He worked a walk to open up the ball game. The 1-0 home. Three runs already home here. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So a 2-out knock, and we'll go a little deeper into the top of the second. That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our ShowTrack technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive. Standing in now, Eddie Rosario. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. Jackson, the runner at first with two gone. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Now the 2-0, and there he goes towards second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Some managers treat the postseason as a time to be aggressive, and that's exactly the case here. They had the speed burner on the move, and it worked out nicely for him. Just got to drive him in now.
Here's a huge swing by Rosario and a deep drive to right field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A two-run blast to straightaway right field, and the Royals have opened this up now to 5-0.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
To the plate now, Brad Zuniga.
The first baseman, Brad.
As he takes a cold strike on the black, it's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Down the third baseline. Bases are empty here with two men out. This is on the ground over to first. Reined in. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So a very good outburst here as 5 runs come across and allow them to take the lead. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Royals 5 and the Dodgers nothing. Next up is Max Muncy.
They've gotten a gut punch to start this game. There's no doubt about this, but that's when you have to turn the scoreboards off. Everybody do their job one at bat at a time.
Here's the first pitch. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Fernandez has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that.
In this day and age of smaller ballparks, the ball's lively, the bats are harder. This guy does a great job of keeping the ball in the ballpark. And one of the keys, he's not predictable. He'll throw his off-speed pitches behind an account. He's really difficult to sit on just one pitch.
And it's 1-2.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Misses, ball 2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
The 2-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
And it's fouled away. Another full count pitch home. Grounded to first. Scooped up. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting fifth, the center fielder.
So here's how the Kansas City Royals are positioned defensively. And we get to watch one of the best right fielders in the game today. He brought home gold last year. We know a right fielder profiles as a huge offensive producer, but this guy covers a ton of ground all the way to the foul line with a strong throwing arm.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. As it's on the ground toward the hole. And that will be the first base hit of the ball game for the Dodgers.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
Here now is Will Smith, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1. Fouled off. Here comes the 1-2. Runner at first here, one man out. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are two away now.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
Digging in will be Edwin Rios. Pitch outside the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throwdown that results in a third out on the bases. We'll have more of Game 3 after this message. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Well, Matt, Royals manager Mike Matheny talked with me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Top of the third set to get underway, and digging in is the veteran DH, Salvador Perez. First offering. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Going back is the center fielder. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. So a solo shot here to left center field as they pile on. It's now 6-0.
Wow, nothing more demoralizing than giving up 3 home runs in the first 3 innings of a game. There's having a guy's number, and then there's absolutely owning him. This could be the latter.
Now here's the Dodgers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Number 25 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 25. The right fielder.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. No outs, nobody on. A ball and a strike.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
That'll bring in Bobby Witt Jr. In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball 1. The 1-0.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch was a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
1-2 now. From the belt, the pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Look.
The batter will be Gavin Lux, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
Benintendi, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Here's another 1-2. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Now a chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. And that's the second out.
Now batting, number 22.
Stepping in once again is number 22. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Two and 0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
The 2-0. High in the air out to center field. Bellinger's under it. And the inning is over. Royals tack on one more on the strength of this solo home run. We played 2.5. It's the Royals 6 and the Dodgers nothing. So here is Edwin Rios. And D-Row down 6 already in the early part of this ball game. What's the mentality for them as they try to work their way back?
You know what, Matty? This is where you take some prideful ABs. I've been down 6 before, and I've come back from even further down than that in some big ball games. You have to find a way to just relax and start piecing some good ABs back to back.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
Line hard deep into left. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Into the box, A.J. Pollock, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Pollock, 33 years old. He was a first-round pick back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
Stepping in now, James Outman, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. A man at third with one away. In there, and it's even at one.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence, he's got great body language on the mound, he's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
The 1-1. And he fouls this one off. Fly ball right down the line in left. But this will wind up being a foul ball. One out and a runner on third. Now a swing and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Fernandez will take charge himself out there, and there's two down. So he comes up empty in his first major league at bat.
I know he was expecting more, but that's a win. If you could put the ball in play, your first big league AB, and you're able to get that adrenaline and the nerves out of you, that's a win right there.
From the stretch, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Now the 1-0. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's a 6-1 game.
Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by.
At the plate, Chris Taylor, as he'll take a look at ball one. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. The 1-0. Line towards center field. In there, a base hit.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving. D-Roll, both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the third inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Turner over at second. Taylor on at first with 2 down. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
He really needs to find a pitch to put this guy away with right here, right now. He can't allow this inning to get any worse than it's already become.
Here's the payoff pitch. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
So the bases are loaded here, 2 men gone, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitter Max Muncy. First delivery to him as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
1-1 to the Dodgers' first baseman.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Pickoff throw to third, and he'll dive back in. The 2-1 home. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. So 1 run here on 3 hits, no errors, and 3 left. Game 3 moves forward to the 4th inning now. The Royals lead it 6-1. Into the box, Steven Moya, and we'll see what he can do here after going deep his first time up.
Going back to that last AB, that was the Express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Moya, just 18 years old. He was an 8th round selection back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Fouled away. Ready with another 2-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Final line there for the Dodgers starting pitcher. Clearly not the postseason outing he had envisioned.
Boy, this one got ugly early. They were looking to get some innings out of the starting rotation. That didn't happen in this one, lasting only 2 innings. A lot of outs yet to get from this bullpen.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Bo Jackson is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Fastball well outside. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. 6 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his 2nd knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. At the plate now, Eddie Rosario. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Fastball just missed above the zone.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
Pitch inside the throw. The throw is low, and he can't make the pick.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
The 3-0 pitch. One out and a runner on second base. Called a strike, and it's full 3-2. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Ready now is Brad Zunica. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch on its way. In there, now the throw. Throw won't get him.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
Runners are at second and third with one down. And he misses with it, 1-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that is going to get down for extra bases as this will drive home 2. Throw to second, but he's in there as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Into the box now, Salvador Perez, and it's fouled away. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Oh, and 1, here it comes. And he lays off for ball 1. Hit in the air down the right field line. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. Boy, and call off the Dogs already as this is down for extra bases. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one-hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI 2-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
Victor Gonzalez, the lefty standing 6 foot even, takes over the pitching duties here.
Number 81, Victor Gonzalez.
So now to the plate, Bobby Witt Jr. A shot down the first baseline. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Again, another foul ball. 4 runs here in this half inning. Oh, 2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command, 1-2. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Wow, this is a pretty good at-bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
Now the payoff pitch home. Scorched to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, the shortstop, Gavin Lux.
Now to the plate, Gavin Lux. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And
Your
move
attention,
on.
please.
We'll look to provide a little
Pitching
two-out
for
thunder
Kansas
off
City.
the bench as he'll
Number
hit with a runner
25,
at second and 2
Andrew
away.
Vaughn.
He's set and the pitch. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. So 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors and a runner left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. KC leads this one 10-1. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Cody
The
Bellinger.
center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Here's the first pitch. Hit hard to third. He's right there. And that's out number 1.
Now batting, catcher, Will Smith.
1 gone now in the Dodger 4th, and that brings up Will Smith. First pitch on the way. 1 run, 4 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Now a drive out to the gap in right center. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Up next is third baseman, Edward Reyes.
Standing in now, Edwin Rios, as he would look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Now the 1-0. Hit sharply on the ground. Reined in. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Now batting, left fielder, AJ.
So next to hit is A.J. Pollock. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Now the first pitch.
Ball 1. Count 1-0.
The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
The 2-0 on the way. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Fouled off. Smith at third with 2 away. Now a high fly ball headed for the corner and left. It has the distance. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball.
His heart sank right there when that ball met the bat, but just had him out front. Just
a swing and a miss. That retires the